let's
Man,
move.
the Stream Deck was supposed to be
The Stream Deck was supposed to do that, but when I hit it, it gave me this, so I got to edit it. And I think it's because it's all tied into. Actually, no, it's not. They're all free. All right, so yeah, I got control of that. Okay, so I can just space you out. Okay, cool. There we go. Got
So what you saying? Get out my business, okay?
Nafi spaced out. I'm gonna shrink here. Space out.
What am I talking about? Well, I actually want to switch I want to change the energy on the show.
Okay.
I do. This needs to be a serious conversation.
Okay.
like no lighthearted conversation on
This
this.
ain't no tea today. Like no tea. This is like real life. It's like real life.
Like, what's your boy name? DJ Kelly. Real life.
Like real life. Real life. We need to really be aware of what's going on in today's society.
Okay, so what do you bring for us then?
Am I on?
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
you want the whole introduction or what?
Man, how rude, Harold.
Okay.
How would you?
Look, you said you want to change the energy. I immediately change the energy, and you get mad at me. So
Change the energy. Don't change the script.
Oh, clap that up. Dynamite. Yeah.
I can't hear the claps.
I know you can't, and you look dumb just clapping by yourself. But all right. I haven't figured out why to bring my camera, but basically, hey, my name's Hero. That's Eric. Traditionally, our show was struggling horribly, and we found out that whenever our sister came on the screen or camera, people started watching and listening again. So we decided to give her a segment in this show called Tea with Nafi. She traditionally brings us stuff that we don't care about, but after her deep dive explanation, we tend to have a softer position on it and care more about it. So without any further ado, I give to you Tea with Nafi.
Hi, guys. So as you can see, I don't have a teacup today because I don't have tea. I have real life concerns. I want to be a voice. So I want to talk about Jelani Day, who has been missing now for 24 days. So Jelani Day is a student from Illinois State University. He's also a member of Omega Psi Phi University. And he's been missing. He was last seen in Bloomington, Illinois. And I'm only bringing this up because I felt like he's only getting coverage from like Chicago media. The Shade Room has now posted it for the first time. And again, this has been going on for 24 days. He's been missing. The last girl that y'all talked about, like the FBI was involved and all these other people were involved in this case. And it's just Bloomington, Illinois was involved with trying to find Jelani Day. Now, his car was found in a wooden area in Peru, Illinois. So if y'all know Illinois, that's very far. I mean, we're going far. We're going past Urbana. Like we're going further and further that way. So he's been missing and he's not getting a lot of coverage in the media. It's only Chicago people I see posting it because he's from Illinois. Like you see Greek pages posting it. You see, like I said, the Shade Room has just posted this just now, but all these last 24 days, they posted about people's relationships, about bags, money, and all this other stupid stuff. So like, and I only say this because we really got to be aware of our surroundings. Like we really do. Like you really need to have people that you can check in with. Like my location is shared for them to know wherever I'm at. They know it's shared. Like that's something that they can utilize to know like where am I? If they haven't heard from me, even though I talk to my brothers every day, that's just another tool. But like Black people are going missing. I remember this was another trend when I lived in LA. Like Black people are going missing. Like we're going missing and we need to be vigilant. Like me, for instance, people used to talk about me all the time because it takes me literally 2 seconds to get in and out of my car. As soon as I get in, I lock the door. Like I'm literally pressing lock, even though I got people still trying to get in on the other side, because that's how paranoid I am. I have to get in my car, lock it, and then I put my seatbelt on. Then I turn on the car. Like that's how I function because I live by myself. I move around a lot. Like I move from state to state. Like we got to be aware of our surroundings. And I only want to pick this back up to what happened to me at Trader Joe's. Like I had an opportunity to have a story for the show, a crazy Ken who approached me in a parking lot. I had the opportunity, but the adrenaline was rushing in me that I didn't even think about recording what was going on. Long story short, I pull up into Trader Joe's. If y'all know on Sundays, Trader Joe's is cracking. So parking lot's typically full because everybody's trying to do their shopping on Sunday to prepare for the week. That's what we do at Trader Joe's. We don't shop there on a month basis or every day. We shop every Sunday and come back the next Sunday. That's how we work. That's how we roll. That's how we operate. I circled around the parking lot twice, and at that point I was like, you know what? It's time to start. You know, you sit in your car, you see somebody walking out with their car, you're like, all right, let me follow this person to their car, watch them unload, let me trafficate so everybody knows that I'm waiting on this person putting their groceries in the car. I find a person, I'm trafficating. Now, so she's a bit older, so, you know, it's going to take her a little bit more time. She got to try to find out where to put the cart, right? She like, I don't want to just leave the cart, so she got to go find out where she want to put the cart. So she go put the cart all the way at the front, and then she got to walk back to her car. So all that is happening. I'm patient. I'm not in a rush, you know, because I know I'm going to get in the store. But this man behind me, a Kenneth is behind me blowing his horn, like just hand on it, full throttle, blowing his horn. Like blowing his horn. I'm just looking at my rearview mirror like, and this is the day after my birthday, y'all. So I'm coming from brunch. I'm a little buzzed. You know what I mean? I'm like, like what's going on? Like I'm buzzed a little bit. So I'm like, okay. Kenneth now takes his hand off of the horn and now steps out of his car and approaches my car. Now, I am from Chicago, and I think that's what got the best of me. Because as soon as Kenneth walked up to my car, I rolled my window down. I'm like, are you walking up on me? I'm like, is there a problem? He said, what are you doing? I said, what does it look like I'm doing?
That question blew Nafi's gasket.
When he asked me what I was doing, I rolled my window up and opened my door, and I stepped out of my car. What am I doing? I'm like, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm waiting for her to come out of her parking spot. So you're going to just take up the whole lane? I'm like, do you see that this is one arrow going this way? This is the one way. You can't go this way. You have to go this way. So if you chose to get behind me, you're going to be patient. Now, this is a little thin, low white boy with his girlfriend in the car. Now, I know his girlfriend said, go out there and see what's happening, right? And I said, I'm not going to talk to you. I said, tell your girlfriend to get out the car and let me talk to her because I'm not going to talk. Like I said, I'm buzzed. It's my birthday weekend. I'm trying to, like, end my weekend by going to Trader Joe's and being responsible so I can just have a good week. And this man really got out of his car. So I immediately called Hero. I was so angry. I called Hero. I'm like, Hero, I just did something dangerous. I got out of my car. I asked him for a gun first. I said, where can I get a gun from? Because that's how mad I was. I was like,
she was like,
thank you, Nafi. Thank you.
No, because once you hear what the hell she said, once you hear what she said, I was like, I wanted a gun and I would have flashed it. I was like, that's a felony. That is literally a felony.
If it's on her hip and it was concealed.
She said she was going to point it at him.
In my mind,
oh yeah, that's a felony.
I was gonna take it out of the glove department, put it on my lap, and said, "What does it look like I'm doing?"
No, yeah. If he rolled up on you and he saw the strap in your lap, you in your car. That's legal.
No, but we know Nafi
he wouldn't have asked you what you were doing if your hand was on your pistol when he walked up and the window was down.
That's what I'm saying. Because he tried me. Like I'm trying to tell these white people, like you do not want to try. You tried the right black girl that day. And shout out to the black girl. I wish I would have got her name. Shout out to the black girl who got out of her car.
It's right. It's hey Nafi. I keep it right here with me. Right here.
I'm telling you, I'm like, Hero, I need a gun. I'm like, this man pissed me off to that point. And I never let anybody get me that mad. Trust me, I'm a counselor. Nothing gets me that mad. But this guy, I was pissed. But like I said, shout out to that black girl who don't even know me. Stepped out of her car and said, do we have a problem? I said, yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
I said, yes, ma'am. I'm like, this man is a fool. She's like, I don't understand what your problem is, so you need to get back in your vehicle. You don't step to no him. I said, you know what? Because we can tag team him. I am down. Like, what's wrong? I'm like, because his girlfriend ain't got out the car yet. And I advised her.
She wanted no smoke. She saw you had that attitude.
I started to put my hair in a ponytail. I was like, what's the problem? Like, let me braid this real quick. What's the problem? Like, what is I can braid this really quickly. Like, what's the problem? Like, help me understand. But I only say this to say, one, I made a terrible mistake. You never get out your car, ladies, if you're by yourself. At the end of the day, I don't know him. I don't know what he might have had. Yes, we're in a parking lot full of people, but again, white people do crazy shit. Kenneths, Karens, they do crazy shit. This is what they're known for. So shame on me for stepping out of my car. I should never get out of my car. That's the safest place I could be in. So shout out to Hero for saying that and instilling that in me that I got to remember, because I'm a person that moves a lot, that I have to remember that places like my car are the safest place to be. And like I said, his words didn't do nothing because at the end of the day, I got my parking spot.
Yep.
Got my parking spot safely. Now, I will say I was waiting in front of Trader Joe's to see if they was going to come in there because I'm going to definitely address his girlfriend. Like, did you have anything to say in the car? Because he came out. You had anything? Did you want to add to what he was saying? But yeah. But I only say that, again, because I just thank God a lot because I can't see what my brothers are doing on a day-to-day basis. I don't know where they're at. And when I see Jelani Day's story, like a person who literally is caught on camera going into a store, and that's all you see, like him going into a store, and that's it. That's the end of his story. And it's been 24 days. And then, like, if you know most cases, like, after 2-3 days, 24 days becomes like, all right, you know, what's going on? Like, I don't want to say that, but it's like at this point, like, I'm just praying for that family because they really are praying for a miracle. He was getting ready to become a doctor. Like, he had goals. This isn't a boy who's just out on the streets. You know what I mean? So I only wanted to bring that to you today because it's really heavy on me just thinking about how Black people, our Black boys, our Black girls are just steady being kidnapped. They're being kidnapped. You don't know what's happening. You know, and I was talking to her. I'm like, you know, when people get kidnapped, it's just like, what happens? Like, you know, people just take people, sick people, just kill them. Like this girl we just found, this Gabby person, like just sick people do sick things. So the best thing that we can do is be aware. Be aware, ladies. Have that mace. That's what I forgot at home. I got mace. I should have. If I would have had that, it would have been a wrap. I would have to get out of my car. Have mace. Have a knife, a pocket knife. Like, if you're not into guns like me, like, for sure have those kind of items on you because, like, in today's society, like, people are getting snatched left and right. And that's one thing I have to think about. Like, I have a parking garage that I have to pull into at the bottom, and it's real open. You know, I'm always pulling back to make sure I can see what's going on in my front. I turn around and back up into a parking spot. So just be aware. Like, I'm a very aware person. Like, I notice things. Like, when things are shifted, I'm like, you know, was I drunk the night before? Did I shift this myself? Like, why is my wig not on my wig stand? Like, I don't know. So, like, I think of stuff like that. So just make sure y'all are being aware, ladies. Be safe. And men. Like, it's just not females getting kidnapped. It's men, too. So, like, men, please be aware of your surroundings. Like, when y'all going out, make sure y'all got somebody that's going to be sober out of the group. You know, like, have a hero. Have a hero. Have a hero in your group that you know is going to be aware of your surroundings. Like, honestly, because that's the little things that matter. Like, it just takes one night where everybody is trashed. And we can't find Megan. We don't know where Megan went. Megan went to the bathroom. Somebody followed Megan to the bathroom. Now we don't know where Megan went. You know what I mean? So That's my tea for today. If y'all could support and post, you know, that's the hashtag is Find Jelani Day. To spell his name is Jelani. Last name is Day, Day. That is the hashtag that has been going around. We're trying to make this thing big. His mom today was on the news, local news again, Illinois, talking about how she's upset that he's not getting the coverage that he needs. So please hashtag Find Jelani Day. It's been day 24. We're still praying for a safe return to his family. So again, thank you guys. That's the tea for today. I don't really want to talk about anything that's relevant in today's society. This is a relevant story and I want to make sure it's heard. So please, again, hashtag Find Jelani Day. Peace. Be safe. I love y'all.
Hey, you know what? That's one hell of a message. We appreciate it. Now, if you clap it up for that, that was a hell of a message. You know, we have to be each other's keepers. You don't have to know somebody to be their keeper. It's a solid head nod. The silent head nod that every Black person gives to one another that just reaffirms that I see you. If shit gets real, we know what to do. We didn't make no plan, but we know what to do. We know what to do. But, you know, we appreciate Nafi coming with that message. That's 2 strong messages coming from Nafi this week, back to back. So, you know, clap it up for Nafi, drop a bomb for Nafi. Eric, where can they find us?
Right here on Twitch, man. Make sure you can go over to YouTube. You can catch us up on YouTube, streaming up on Facebook. Hero and I do hang out on the socials. He's over on TikTok. I'm over on Instagram. We got the link tree down in the description. Show all the platforms that we're on with like Visa everywhere you need to be.
Slow it down and we can catch the 5. But it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime. And I'm sleep deprived. Shorty on my line and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night. Don't care who wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down.